Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Shaw.
20 minutes before the hour now on this Wednesday morning, the climate crisis continues to threatening millions of lives. Ted Lindner takes a look at a new report highlighting how fossil fuel addiction is contributing to catastrophic health issues.
Scientists from around the world say global dependence on fossil fuels is making people sicker and weaker. According to a new report published in the medical journal The Lancet, air pollution from the burning of fossil fuels kills roughly 1.2 million people every year, with nearly 12,000 deaths in the U.S. alone.
Until we know how to remove emissions from the atmosphere and do something with them, even this past perilous year may well prove to be better than almost any year ahead of us.
Global carbon dioxide emissions last year rose to their highest level in history, with the International Energy Agency expecting them to keep rising through 2022, causing global temperatures to remain hotter for longer and fueling more extreme weather emergencies. On Tuesday, the Lancet report warned how climate change has increased heat-related deaths by nearly 70% in vulnerable communities of color.
And that's because there are systems of income, class, race that are always in play.
The report also states extreme weather disasters are resulting in roughly 100 million more people going hungry. Academic experts say ongoing Western drought is proof the U.S. is not immune to a climate-driven hunger crisis.
The extreme heat and drought out west has really put upward pressure on prices for things like vegetables and fruit. For example, California is one of the largest producers of processing tomatoes that go into a lot of our pantry items. Things like pasta sauce and other prepared foods are going to be going up in price because of the price increases due to those weather events.
Well, that was Ted Lindner reporting. Good morning, everyone. 18 minutes before the hour, and just a word of caution again as you get ready to head out the door. From Bend south, we're at freezing and a little bit below, so still at Lava Butte getting a few snowflakes. The roads are very slick this morning. Other areas like Sisters, Madras, Prineville, they're in the mid-30s to get the morning started, and the streets are wet through there, so be careful with all of this. It's been good news for Mount Bachelor. They've had some pretty steady snow here through the night and into the morning, and it does look like they'll be in pretty good shape here. Hopefully they can keep that snow. Just be aware you have to carry chains or traction tires on the mountain roads. Government Camp, a great example of how slushy and sloppy it can be this morning, so be careful all over with your drive. We did see the clouds break. We've seen a little bit by way of some low clouds move through. Right now, 34 degrees at the Bend Airport with calm winds. At Roberts Field, they've had a pretty consistent breeze out of the southwest, and it's 36 degrees there. Well, we are looking at more storm activity headed back into the Pacific Northwest. Right now, we've pushed the main body of this current storm off to the east. We still have a chance at a few more scattered showers as we get through the morning. You will get some sun breaks today, and then this next system will close in a hurry. Even though the main body of this moves out of the area, we're going to look at cold temperatures left behind today and tonight. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s. Then we will start to see the next system build in toward the end of the week. It'll probably take all day Friday for us to get much by way of any rain showers, but once they arrive, those rain showers and a chance of them will stay with us through the weekend into next week. Well, areas east of the Cascades are pretty chilly this morning. Central Oregon, low to mid-30s to get the day started. And westerly winds have not been too bad this morning. You're going to see them get a little on the gusty side through the afternoon, 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 20 to 25 miles per hour. So just be prepared for kind of a blustery afternoon that stays cold. In fact, with those winds, these cold temperatures are going to feel colder, so be prepared for that. Lows tonight, mid-teens to mid-20s, and it does look like we'll stay on the cool side here going through the weekend. Storm activity that builds back in Friday will stay with us right into next week, and it will get cold again by the time we get to Tuesday.